There's a quiet truth no one really mentions when we're younger, but it becomes harder to ignore as the years go by. The strength in our legs plays a major role in our independence. Everyday actions like walking, getting up, or taking the stairs can begin to feel like obstacles. Picture this. It's a normal morning and you're getting ready to head out, but something feels off. Your legs feel unusually heavy, as if they're dragging behind. There's a slight tremble. You start down the stairs and find yourself out of breath. You grip the handrail and pause halfway down. It's not laziness. It's that your legs have gradually and quietly weakened. And here's something you need to hear loud and clear. Every 11 seconds, an older adult is hospitalized due to a fall tied to leg weakness. It might seem like just a number, but behind each one is real pain, fear, and often a tough loss of independence. As a nutritionist who has worked with hundreds of individuals aged 50 to 90, I can tell you, weak legs aren't just something you have to accept. It comes down to daily habits, what you do or don't do. And no, fixing it doesn't require an overhaul of your life or expensive treatments. In fact, the answer might already be in your kitchen. Just four simple and budget-friendly foods can make a powerful difference in your muscles, joints, and balance. I've seen amazing transformations, like Elena, 76, who took a fall in her bathroom and believed she'd need a cane for life. But within 3 months of adjusting her meals, she was walking the plaza with confidence again. Or Luis, 81, who used to tremble just trying to stand. Now he climbs stairs without a second thought. And I'm going to show you exactly how they did it. It all starts with what's on your plate. Your body isn't quitting. It's just been waiting for the right kind of support. So don't scroll away yet. The first food I'm about to introduce not only strengthens your legs, it also lifts your mood and improves your sleep. But before we dive in, tell us, where are you watching from and how old are you? Leave a comment. Your story motivates more people than you know. Let's get started. The first food might be tiny, but it lays the groundwork for restoring leg strength starting today. Food 1. Chickpeas. Through years of supporting older adults in their health journeys, one thing has become crystal clear. Some of the most powerful benefits come from the most overlooked ingredients. One such powerhouse is the humble chickpea. These small, round legumes, also known as garbanzo beans, often sit unnoticed in kitchen cupboards. But don't let their simplicity fool you. Chickpeas are among the top foods for building and maintaining strong legs as we age. Loaded with plant-based protein, chickpeas provide the essential building blocks for maintaining muscle strength, balance, and stability. Once we pass 50, our bodies naturally begin to lose muscle at a faster rate, a condition known as sarcopenia. This loss can weaken the legs, throw off balance, and make falls more likely. Regularly adding chickpeas to your meals can slow this process, helping to preserve strength and mobility. But there's even more to love. Chickpeas are also a great source of magnesium, iron, and vitamin B6, all crucial for muscle function, fatigue reduction, and efficient nerve signaling to your limbs. When magnesium and B6 work together, they ease stiffness, prevent cramps, and help reduce the heavy leg feeling many seniors report. A 2019 study out of the University of Mercia found that older adults who consume chickpeas 3 times a week experienced 22% less muscle loss than those who didn't. That's not just data, it's a practical, manageable way to stay mobile, active, and independent well into your later years. These benefits aren't just clinical, they're happening in real life. One of my clients, Luis, age 74 from Seville, had taken a spill down the stairs. But instead of asking for painkillers, he asked how to get his strength back. We revamped his diet and added chickpeas 3 times a week, into soups, stews, and salads. Just 5 weeks later, he was walking the streets with confidence. His knees felt steady. Chairs weren't a struggle. That one change made a huge difference. For most seniors I work with, I suggest starting with about half a cup, or around 125 grams, of cooked chickpeas per meal. Adding them multiple times a week can noticeably enhance energy, leg strength, and movement. And the best part? Chickpeas are incredibly easy to cook with. You can toss them in olive oil, lemon, and herbs for a Mediterranean-style snack. Mix them into a lunchtime salad with crisp veggies like cucumber, red onion, and parsley. Or enjoy them in a hearty anti-inflammatory soup with turmeric, black pepper, carrots, and celery, perfect for circulation and joint comfort. Here's a simple trick if you're using dry chickpeas. Soak them overnight with a pinch of baking soda. This breaks down phytic acid, boosting iron absorption and making them gentler on your digestion. It's especially useful for older adults who struggle with bloating, stomach upset, or dizziness due to low iron. Just one extra step can help your body get more from every bite. By weaving chickpeas into your meals a few times a week, you're not just eating well, you're actively building stronger legs, greater stability, and a more vibrant, mobile future. Food 2. Pumpkin seeds. Let's keep the momentum going because this second food offers more than just muscle support. It tackles a surprisingly common issue that quietly disrupts sleep for millions of older adults. Nighttime leg cramps. If chickpeas lay the groundwork for building leg strength, pumpkin seeds act like the fine-tuning mechanism, working directly with the nervous system to ensure smooth, coordinated movement between nerves and muscles. These tiny, crunchy seeds might seem like a simple snack, but they're loaded with powerful nutrients, especially magnesium. This mineral plays a vital role in muscle relaxation, nerve health, and preventing painful cramps. Unfortunately, many adults over 50 don't get enough magnesium, even when eating relatively well. This shortfall can trigger nagging symptoms like twitching muscles, restlessness in the legs, post-activity fatigue, or stiff limbs after short walks. But pumpkin seeds go beyond magnesium. They also deliver zinc, healthy fats, and a rich dose of antioxidants, nutrients that soothe inflamed joints and shield cartilage from wear and tear. That's why they're particularly helpful for anyone dealing with knee stiffness, foot fatigue, or long days on their feet. Their blend of nerve, joint, and muscle support makes them a smart solution for many leg-related discomforts that come with age. One clinical study from 2020, conducted at the Complutense University of Madrid, tracked adults over 55 who ate 30 to 40 grams of pumpkin seeds daily for 6 weeks. The results were compelling. A 31% reduction in nighttime leg cramps, and notable improvements in balance, coordination, and single leg stability. This wasn't abstract data, it translated to genuine improvements in people's everyday lives. And I've seen those changes happen. One patient, Carmen, 68, from Zaragoza, struggled for years with severe calf cramps that jolted her awake around 3 a.m. She tried everything, heat packs, stretching, massages, but nothing lasted. I recommended a simple tweak, a handful of roasted, unsalted pumpkin seeds every afternoon. She began eating them daily around 4 p.m. That one small habit made a huge difference. Within 3 weeks, the cramps had mostly eased, and by 6 weeks, they had nearly vanished. Carmen began waking up with relaxed, refreshed legs, and as her sleep improved, so did her mood, energy, and eagerness for daily walks. All from a small shift in her routine. For most people, I suggest 30 grams, or about 2 tablespoons, of unsalted pumpkin seeds per day. They're easy to integrate into meals. Sprinkle them over oatmeal, blend into salads, or stir into warm vegetables for extra crunch. Or simply enjoy them on their own, lightly toasted and delicious. Here's a helpful trick. Try eating your pumpkin seeds between 3 and 5 p.m. The timing allows your body to absorb the magnesium and settle the nervous system ahead of bedtime. It's a tiny shift with a big payoff, easing tension and helping you sleep more soundly through the night. Often, the best improvements come from the smallest actions. Adding pumpkin seeds to your routine is one of those smart, manageable changes. Low cost, simple, and incredibly effective for restoring muscle function, minimizing cramps, and boosting overall leg comfort. This little seed might be the key your body and your sleep has been needing. Food. 3. Seaweed. Now we're diving into something truly essential, and this next food might catch you off guard. It doesn't grow on land in gardens or orchards. It's harvested from the sea. It's delicate, lightweight, sometimes paper-thin, and often overlooked on the dinner plate. But don't let its mild look deceive you. This ocean-grown plant packs a serious punch when it comes to revitalizing joints and rebuilding bone strength that may have faded quietly over the years. If you've ever noticed your knees crackling when you stand, or a stiff, creaky feeling in your joints as you climb stairs or twist, it's not just getting older. It's your body asking for deeper support. hydration, minerals, and repair. Thankfully, nature provides a remarkable answer. Seaweed. Varieties like wakame, kombu, sea lettuce, and brown algae are rich in natural calcium, iodine, and anti-inflammatory agents like fucoidan and laminarin that the body absorbs exceptionally well. These aren't your average nutrients. They work on multiple levels, fortifying your skeletal system, calming joint inflammation, protecting cartilage, and even encouraging the production of synovial fluid, that jelly-like substance that cushions your joints and lets you move without grinding or pain. Back in 2021, a study published in the American Journal of Community Nutrition revealed something remarkable. Women over 60 who ate seaweed 2 to 3 times a week had up to 16% greater bone density than those who didn't. That kind of difference can mean everything. A simple stumble could otherwise result in a devastating fracture, especially in the hip area, which can seriously impact freedom and day-to-day life. One story that stuck with me is Elena, a 70-year-old former yoga teacher who had to stop leading classes due to chronic arthritis in her knees. Rather than relying only on pills or stretching routines, we examined her diet. That's when seaweed entered the picture. We introduced meals like warm miso soup with tofu and wakame, refreshing salads with vinegar and sea greens, and nori wraps filled with veggies and grains. At first, the change felt subtle, but after just 8 weeks, Elena noticed a shift. Her swelling went down, her discomfort faded, and she found herself moving more freely. She even started doing gentle yoga again, something she thought was long gone. These days, she still eats seaweed regularly and swears it's the reason her joints feel smoother, her balance sharper, and her energy more even throughout the day. The great thing is, you don't have to make a dramatic diet overhaul to feel these benefits. Just 2 to 3 servings of seaweed each week can lead to visible improvements. You can toss it into soups, sprinkle seaweed flakes over your salad, or wrap rice and vegetables in nori sheets for an easy, nutrient-rich lunch. Here's a helpful kitchen tip to level up the benefits. When making a broth with seaweed, toss in a few slices of fresh ginger and a drop of sesame oil. It not only enhances the taste, but it helps boost calcium absorption and gently warms the digestive system, especially valuable for older adults dealing with slower digestion or sensitive stomachs. Don't be fooled by seaweed's soft texture. It's a powerhouse in disguise, a deep-acting remedy that strengthens your bones, soothes your joints, improves movement, and brings your body back into rhythm. Think of it as a graceful, ocean-born healer, quietly helping you feel more agile, supported, and at ease in your daily steps. Food 4. Avocado. When you wake up without that familiar ache in your legs, it becomes clear that healing often begins with the simplest of gifts. And we're not quite finished, because this last food doesn't come from the ocean floor or deep forest roots. Instead, it quietly grows on trees and delivers one of nature's smartest sources of healing fat. This goes beyond basic nutrition. It's about restoring your body's ability to feel grounded, balanced, and in sync. If you've ever felt odd sensations in your lower legs, numb calves, tingling toes, or that strange disconnect where your legs move but your brain doesn't fully register it, then your nerves may be running low on support. Left unchecked, this can erode both stability and confidence over time. The good news? Avocados, creamy rich and nutrient dense, aren't just a health trend. They're a true friend to your nervous system, filled with monounsaturated fats, especially oleic acid. This fat strengthens the protective layers around nerve cells and helps improve the messaging system between your brain, spine, and legs. That means steadier movement, better coordination, and a lowered risk of stumbles. But that's not all. Avocados are also full of potassium, crucial for keeping your muscles hydrated and functioning, and for keeping cramps at bay. On top of that, they supply vitamin E, an antioxidant that defends fragile nerve endings from damage caused by aging and oxidative stress. In a 2021 study by the American Institute of Nutrition and Geriatrics, researchers found that seniors over 65 who ate avocado during breakfast 4 or more times a week experienced measurable gains in posture, balance, and lower body control within just 6 weeks. The improvements were especially clear in those who previously felt unsure rising from a chair, taking stairs, or walking uneven paths. One story I remember well is Miguel, 79, a retired teacher who came to me worried that the numbness in his feet was robbing him of time with his grandson. He wasn't looking for a complicated plan, just something real. So we swapped out his sugary breakfast for something nourishing: whole grain toast with mashed avocado, a sprinkle of chia seeds, and a squeeze of lemon. That simple change became a turning point. 4 weeks later, Miguel came back with a grin. He told me, "I can feel the ground under my feet again and hear my grandson's steps next to mine." It wasn't a miracle. It was steady, consistent nourishment doing what it's meant to do. You can begin that same path today. Try adding avocado to your meals 3 to 4 times a week. Use about 1/3 to a half of a fruit per serving. Mornings are ideal for digestion and absorption, but it's also perfect as a midday energy booster. Spread it on toast, cube it into grain bowls, blend it with bananas in a smoothie, or roll it into a wrap with greens. Here's a bonus tip I often give my clients. Top your mashed avocado with chia seeds, crushed walnuts, or a pinch of flaxseed. These small additions elevate flavor while packing in omega-3s and more vitamin E, both of which help calm inflammation, strengthen nerve connections, and support overall joint health. Don't be fooled by avocado's softness. This fruit is strong in all the right ways, nourishing your nerves, enhancing coordination, and giving you the stability to move with more confidence. It's not just a healthy food, it's a gentle but powerful restart for your lower body, helping you reconnect with balance, strength, and freedom in every step. As you've seen, adding just 4 simple foods to your weekly meals can do more than nourish your body. They can empower your muscles, support your joints, strengthen your nerves, and help you reclaim your independence with every step. Don't wait until you're holding onto a walker or depending on someone else to steady your stride. You can take action today. Start with your next bite, whether it's creamy avocado on toast, a handful of pumpkin seeds in the afternoon, or a comforting seaweed soup at dinner. These small, intentional choices are the building blocks of a more mobile and confident future. If this video sparks something for you, let us know by giving it a thumbs up. That's how we know you're walking this journey alongside us. Share this with someone you care about, someone who deserves to move through life with more strength, balance, and ease. And don't forget to hit subscribe so you never miss the tips that keep you thriving through your 50s, 60s, 70s, and beyond. I'd love to hear from you. Have you already tried one of these foods? Or is there one you're curious to add to your routine? Drop a comment below and let's talk about it. I'll see you in the next video, where each step forward brings new energy, strength, and freedom. Stick with us. This is only the beginning.